the government.
We do not pretend to have achieved perfection, but we do have a system.
Let's talk for a bit about Snapchat, every teenager's favorite app for sexting. No longer is the app content with being a simple distributor of questionable images. As of July 2017, it has transitioned into full-on surveillance software. In the past, if you wanted to have someone followed, you would have to invest in a private eye. But now, with the addition of Snap Maps, you can do this from anywhere. And the scary thing is, most parents don't even know this feature exists. Once enabled, Snap Maps is a feature accessed by a simple zoom-in pinching gesture that lets users share their current location, which appears to friends on a map and updates when Snapchat is open. And the accuracy is scary. If someone were to come up to you, no matter who that was, and say that they'd been watching your child, tracing their routine, and could tell you with some reliability where that child was at any given time of day, you would be rightly concerned. This is my first parental red flag with this program, as it allows others to track down your children.
So what do you think's going to happen? Do you think your daughter's going to add me and be silly enough to show her location on where she is through the app?
I think she'll be smart enough to not accept you.
All right, guys, so we pulled up at the park now where it shows that their last location was at, and it actually shows the pinpoint spot directly where in the park they actually are. It said it was updated 5 minutes ago, so they should be around that area still.
I think this is the logical first fear of parents, that a stranger would use the software to find their children. When asked about these safety concerns, Snapchat explained that the safety of our community is very important to us, and noted that, with SnapMap, location sharing is off by default for all users and is completely optional. Snapchatters can choose exactly who they want to share their location with, if at all, and can change that setting at any time. Yes, they can choose to limit who has access to seeing their location, but is that what is really going to take place?
Man, the kids at school, they're always trying to get me to do things, and I don't want to. And I hate peer pressure.
In my experience, the answer is no. When I friend requested my young niece, I got her location immediately after she accepted my request. She obviously has the app set to all friends. Now in her case, I know she only accepts actual friends. But is that the case for all kids? The generation of youth that is interested in increasing their online presence, this might be something to talk about. Do not let the Bitmoji cuteness fool you. As a user, this app does pose some real potential risk. What harm could come from letting people know that you are at the gym? Working out is cool, but letting an ex-boyfriend know where you are and that you are alone at that gym, likely not so cool. But see, now I can avoid places where people are that I don't want to hang out with. Sure, that's great.
Hi. No.
Unless you're the person always being avoided. What can go wrong from letting people see that a bunch of us are at my house? Unless, of course, you're the one not being invited to those parties. Or worse yet, the uninvited decide to come and join in on the fun. But look at how the emoji changes. Isn't it cute that it puts me in a car when I'm driving or in a plane when I'm flying? Sure. But
Oh my gosh, the front door's wide.
what isn't cute is when your house gets broken into because others know you are away from it.
Here's our freaking house. What?
The couches!
Holy...
The potential risks are real. There is danger in letting people know your routine. There is danger in letting people know where you live, where you go to school, where you work, where you stop for coffee.
Hey, I've been looking for you everywhere. Your dad is in the...
Now, I understand there is ghost mode. You can hide yourself. But how often is this going to be the case? Why enable the map at all if you're going to hide yourself on it? So that you can watch others without them watching you? there's another concern. Or maybe you'll just turn it off for a few hours when you go to your boyfriend's house instead of your best friend's house. Great idea, until a parent sees you disappear off the map and loses their mind.
Did you even hear anything I just said?
I don't know, something about last night.
I'm so sick of this shit. This is what I'm talking about. You and this freaking phone all the time. Give me it.
What are you doing?
Give me it now.
Stop.
No.
Are there potential good
Advice for
uses?
my children to make sure they're going where they say they're going.
Absolutely. Would it be nice to see where my kids are? To make sure they made it to school? Yes. But there's other software that does just that and doesn't open my children up to other risks. Might it be nice to be able to check in to see that my friends made it home from the bar? Absolutely. As with all technology, parents do need to have a discussion with their kids. It's not necessary to come in guns blazing. Ask them why they want to use the software. Ask them who are they letting see their location. Talk to them about ghost mode and when it's appropriate. In the end, however, as a parent, you have to ultimately decide how much privacy are you okay with letting your kids relinquish.